I'm pretty sure.
This one's clear.
Those are clear?
This one says clear on it too, which is why that's really weird.
Really odd.
Clear globe, G25.
Know what that is?
Misinformation.
It is. Okay, maybe you should do the intro.
No intro from me.
No intro for Kate. What's going on, bowling fans? Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I feel like every video I start off, I'm always like, hey, sorry for not being around for a while. So once again, hey, sorry for not being around for a while. But anywho, we've got Justin Williams back on the lane, tossing some balls for you. It's the brand new Motiv Jackal ExJ, the special edition Jackal that everybody's been waiting for. Am I right? I'm right. You know I'm right. Knock it off. All right, intro time. Roll it. There's something. We are back with another video. Finally, I probably said something in the open, letting everyone know why it's taking this long. It's my fault. My fault completely. I'm actually really excited about this ball. I know Justin's excited about this ball. It is the Jackal ExJ. Any ball that is white, I'm all about it. First of all, my first question before, who cares how it reacts? They all react awesome. How dirty is this thing right now?
Not very.
Not very?
It's not like dirt, like the Sub-Zero or a urethane ball or a MCP ball. It's not dirt.
Because this has a shine to it, right? Because we're getting all over. Yeah, it's 4,000 grit.
4,000.
So it's not going to grab all the dirt off the lane like something at like 800 or 1,000.
Yeah. So
that helps.
Not that dirty.
That's good. Because
Yeah.
usually white balls get real dirty.
Very fast.
All right, Justin, hit him with all the information. You know what to do. This is video number like 100,000,000.
Numbers 2.47. I don't know why I tell you all the numbers on the Jackal because they're always the same, right? 0.054 and 0.015. Like we just said, it's at 4,000 with the Predator V2 core that I love dearly. With the new propulsion HVH reactive cover stock. Yeah.
Could we talk about this cover for a minute?
The new cover creates more traction in oil than any hybrid Jackal before while still saving energy from down lane, high volumes condition, perfect slotting between the Jackal Ghost and the Crimson Jackal. Okay, so Mythic, my favorite ball. I think the Mythic, dude, might actually, minus the LE, which I found 2 of those in my basement the other day, by the way. Still got some.
Nice.
Dude. Right? That brand new in box, dude.
Dude, you remember my room back at home, man? I had like at least 15 undrilled gems, man. They were just like sitting in boxes. I was like, oof.
But so I'm hoping that this was replacing the Jackal and it obviously exceeds expectations. I'm not getting rid of my Mythic anytime soon. I'm just going to kind of resurface it and put it on a shelf, make it look pretty. They're both hybrids that we have not done a hybrid in a while. I see the same motion. It's not extremely hot off the spot, but it is very strong off the spot, right? It's going to be a great replacement for that, I should say. I did order, 3 or 4, so I do have extras.
When you know, you know.
And it's also a good year because normally we only get 1 Jackal during the year, but now this makes 2. From what I see out of this ball is going to be awesome. Yeah, like how do you go wrong with the Jackal, man?
No, you don't.
Like you can't. It's the Ghost, I think hits like 10 years. I believe it's this year, next year.
What's kind of confusing to me, but maybe not confusing because I don't know the schedule as well as you do, but a June release. So everyone that's watching, this ball came out on the 4th, so it's available now. Head over to your Motiv Pro Shop, VEP.
No. Okay, so now since you're saying that,
that's right, because this is a special edition. You know what?
Edition release.
I bite my tongue. Yeah.
So
I totally forgot about that.
So this is like the Venom ExJ, where if you did not pre-order one, you're going to have a hard time getting them.
That's right. I'm so sorry.
Because so this is the one where it's going to be hard to get it from a pro shop, maybe. So now you got to go online to like Bowler's Mart or whoever you go to online. Buddies might have some. Buddies is an amazing place because again, Motiv only produced so many of them, and once they're gone, they're gone. Obviously, they're going to have some because they want to warranty it if it cracks or anything like that. They're basically, it's the pre-orders. So once it's gone, it's gone. And then you can be sure to expect, if you do want one, that they will be expensive.
I know this is always elevated. Well, actually, not. It's not that bad. Like, on the website, it says $234.99. I would assume that's going to be probably around there online at first.
It will be, but I think it will go up just because, again, the limited edition, and it seems like more and more people are throwing Motiv. I got friends right now who just literally want every single Motiv ball they can get their hands on. It doesn't matter what it is. If a couple guys are watching the video, I'm talking to you guys, because those are like obviously the true fans, but they just want everything, right? You'll find a way, you'll get it. It is what it is. Going to your local pro shop, you might get lucky. We are big advocates for going to your local pro shop, but you might get lucky, you might not. So this is the one where I'm going to say, if you're not, go online and get it, because it is awesome. It's a vast improvement on the Mythic. If you like the Mythic, I know a couple people who don't, but just got this ball and they love it so far.
Nice. Yeah, this is definitely one of those releases that it helps to know a guy.
Yeah, exactly. As I was throwing it, I'm a good 7 boards right, 7 and 3 right, where I play my Mythic. But also that might contribute to the Mythic is older. It might be like having it to where don't have surface on it, so it was on the straighter side.
Like you said, it in the video you guys are watching right now, I watched about 8 or 10 videos before. I haven't edited yet, but I watched enough just to make sure they downloaded correctly and everything else. Like you said, it does look very clean in the front, and there is a pop, but it's nothing that overreads. Maybe that obviously where that hybrid kind of comes into play. I was surprised because of the 4000. I thought there might be a little bit more, but now hearing your description of it and how it rolls for you, that does make sense that it's a little bit more subtle than something that's pearl.
Yes. The Pearl is just too whippy for me. Like, I like the Crimson, good ball, still have one, brand new. This isn't really hot off the spot like the Crimson is, so it's better. But it's also not as early as, let's say, an Onyx or a Legacy that I still have in throw. Obviously, nothing is as early as the Ambush, but it's clean enough, and it's strong, very strong enough. So it's something you should not even have to worry about. I think I shot like 720 with it for the first 3 in these videos. I was on one lane, then Jose switched me to another lane, so I'm guessing it was either fresh or nobody bowled on it or whatever. The gutter hooked a lot. He was O-ling for a league at the time, so he might have bowled that a little bit earlier. So I had to stay away from the oil. I forgot I was not at Apple Valley for a minute, because I do bowl there as well. And at Apple Valley, I got to play like the one board or something just to even have the ball think about moving.
Well, I mean, there's a lot more free hook at Bolorama, plus Pro Anvil lane. Does Apple Valley they have the old Pro Anvil, right? Where I'm getting way off topic. I always do this. But,
yeah, but Apple Valley in theory should hook more.
That's what I was kind of alluding to, is that they have the older panel. I'm surprised that it doesn't have as much comeback, but then maybe their pattern's probably wider. They're oiling more boards, whatever. But yeah, Bolorama definitely has some free hook that you can get away with. When you miss, yeah, you're gonna hook. You're gonna go through the face pretty hard. You know, obviously, you know, you're hitting all the friction. I can kind of see this as that like perfect tweener moderate rev rate ball. Like I feel like this thing probably really fits that middle group of bowlers really well. Look at it this way: the high end guy, there are a little less of those high end guys. There's a little less of the low end guy now. There's a lot more people in the middle of the pack as far as like talent or physical ability to get through the ball. If I was in the shop still, I would probably try to get something like this. I know this is a limited edition, it's hard to get, but this would be the ball that I would recommend if someone wants to step into a asymmetric, a higher end ball, but they don't want to have that overreaction down lane and get all wacky with their angles in the front. This type of ball would work for a lot of players.
So I was talking to John about it, and because he doesn't throw the Onyx, and then when he did throw the Onyx, he literally took polish to it and then shot like 780. Yeah. But because the ball's so strong, but now he can roll into this where it's okay. It's just a polished Onyx technically. I mean, in theory, you know what I mean? But it's not. It's also he's not throwing a Crimson where it's just going to go sideways on him. So this is also perfect for your high rev players in some instances. Kind of like me with the Venom. So love the shock, but when they did the limited edition EJ Venom, where you had to pre-order as well, my shock I sanded down to 2000, The EJ ball is already at 2000 and a stronger cover, and I liked it so much more because that just gave me a better read on the lane. So now I didn't have to polish or sand my shock down because it was already there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now John doesn't really have to polish or anything to the white ball because it's already
This
there.
is it.
Yeah,
You're right there.
And
Yeah.
it's not as strong as the Onyx. So it's like the same thing.
Almost like over the years, I can think of all the special edition balls for probably like 5 or 6 years. It's almost like Motiv puts out a bowling ball and say it's a solid pearl, that doesn't matter, whatever, hybrid, whatever. And it's like they pay attention to what the bowlers want. And then they make a special edition ball that kind of fits right in that groove of what people are looking for. Pretty unique that they have the finger on the pulse of what their customers or what their pros or what their amateurs or whoever is looking for.
And another interesting thing is I did not watch the last televised PBA event. Out of all the EJ balls, right? He always gravitates towards the thrills or the Venom Shock on TV, and it is what it is. Apparently, he was actually like throwing this ball. I could be wrong. I did not watch it, so don't blast me in the comments. But people were saying that like, oh, he's actually throwing the ball. And I knew he threw it in practice, but to see him throw his ball at all, kind of like amazing to me, because again, he liked the Sigma ball a lot, like that. The Sigma core came back for him and they did the VIP ball, but he really didn't throw it. We really didn't see him throw the Venom. We really didn't see him throw like any of his ball, but apparently this one he threw. So, I mean, if he's going to throw it, it has to say something, right?
Right, yeah. Unless you're super into it and you're watching live streams, you're paying attention to qualifying rounds and all that kind of stuff. We don't see as much of the stuff they're using throughout the week and throughout the tournament.
True.
When you get to the TV show,
Let's say that every TV show, you really don't see him throw his own stuff.
I know the brands obviously want. All right, real quick, we just got cut off because this Zoom meeting thing forces you to upgrade and to do this paid thing, and that sucks. That's annoying. And now we can't start a new Zoom call for like another like 9 or 10 minutes after the last meeting ends. Ah, man, I don't feel good about that. What
are you doing, bro?
It's ridiculous. Well, basically, I can't record the audio from this. So this is what we got. You know what? We're on our final thoughts anyways. We had a good 15-minute conversation. And look at that. Look at that face. Look at that little face right there.
We're watching Miss Rachel as we're doing this.
Of course you are. So I was saying real quick to finish my thought. Obviously, bowling brands, they want the new bowling ball in the bowler's hands on the TV show. I get that. They get that. More importantly so, they want their bowlers to win the event. So whatever bowling ball that they're going to throw that they feel the best chances of them winning, that's probably going to be the ball that they're going to throw. That was a point I was going to finish, but thanks, Zoom. I don't know. Any last thoughts? This feels weird now.
This is ridiculous.
It's stupid. It's kind of our own fault too, because we get to talking and we just start yapping, and we have like 40 minutes to record this thing, and we're just both chip. But
I like it. It's a Jackal. What's there not to like? It's great.
Nice.
Get one if you can, I guess. Dude. Oh my God. Which camera do I look at?
Yeah, your camera, because technically that's the camera that's doing the thing. That's it. You heard it here first. I'll do a quick little wrap up and say bye to everybody.
So real quick, let me say this as well. I know some people are going to be looking for like the thrill video, which we did not do. We're not going to do it. I did not get that ball. I did order the next one, so we'll get that out hopefully soon. We'll depend on that guy on that side of the screen. Pulling the weird camera to my face. Thrill is the only one that I didn't do, really.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Say bye to everybody.
Wait, bye-bye. Wait, bye.
Yay! On cue.
Yay!